Danny Hylton, 2-2 draw with Gillingham. Another goal to add to the collection. Your thoughts on the afternoon?
I think it was a bit of a tired performance today. We've had a tough week, lots of travelling. A game that we still believe that we should have won, could have won. Created probably enough chances to win the game. Yeah, hold your hands up. I thought Gillingham played well. The lads scored a great goal. You know, we'll look at the game Monday morning and take the positives. A bit down at the minute, but there's 8 games to go, and we're 5 points clear. So it's a position that we would have, you know, bit your hand off.
Exactly, and it's another point and another game towards the end goal, really, isn't it?
Yeah, like I say, 5 points clear. 8 games to go. Games are running out for teams to catch us. So we'll keep trying to do what we're doing, and you know, pick up as many points as we can.
Thankfully, Pelly's left now. We can carry on with the interview. The goal came. I mean, we made a great start. You played a part in it. Colo could have scored after 9 seconds. It was an open game, wasn't it, the first half, and we had chances, but you had to be alive when it came on the stroke of half time, and it's their lad that's put it back into the box, isn't it?
Yeah, to be honest, someone just said it. I can't remember who put it back into the box. To be honest, you know, you just, as a forward, you've got to try and stay alive and stay bright for any chance or any, you know, that might happen. You've got to be alive to take the chance. You know, luckily today it fell for me and I managed to score. But you know, I'd trade the goal for 3 points if you offered me that. So it's not about any individual or me scoring or anyone else scoring. We want to win games. And today, you know, it felt a little bit like a missed opportunity after leading twice. But like I say, it's been a long week. Gillingham played well. The lads scored a great free kick. So sometimes you have to hold your hand up and say it wasn't meant to be. We've got another home game next week, and one that will be it'll be tough, but we'll be looking to win it.
Missed opportunity as well with the result last night up at Doncaster, Barnsley, and obviously Sunderland winning today. But not a lot changes really. They've still got to chase us, and the 5-point gap over Barnsley remains.
I know, it just means that there's one less game for them to do it. You know, as long as we don't want to pay too much attention to what they're doing. We're just trying to take care of our games, but as long as we match their results, then you know, they can't catch us. So if we take care of ours and you know, we win our games, you know, it's a 6-game season. They can't catch us. So we'll keep trying to do what we do.
Jack Stacy got his 2nd goal in as many games. You know, he gets better going up and down that right flank, doesn't he? And when he got in that position, you just expected the end result.
Yeah, you know, he's unbelievable, Stacy, and he runs. He just runs all the time. He loves running. Both our fullbacks, you know, him and JJ, are such good outlets for us, and they're a massive part of the way that we play. And you know, Stacy gets a Colo, and we give him a lot of stick sometimes, you know, because he gets in positions, and you know. And Colo, you know, he's a moaner, Colo, and he moans that he should be looking, Stacy should be passing to him, but he gets in a position in the last 2 games and he scored, and you know, his end product's getting better and better and better, and he's doing amazing for us. He's like a winger playing fullback, isn't he? And he's just great to have in your team. So yeah, hopefully that his form continues, and I'm sure he'll help us get over the line.
You mentioned Colo being a moaner. He's also going off to international football after today's game.
Yeah.
You know, as his strike partner, and you've seen obviously how well he's done this season. What are your thoughts on him joining up with the Republic of Ireland squad? I'm
delighted for him. He's a top guy. You know, you see him around, you see him off the pitch. A lot of people don't know him except for what they see on the pitch, but he's a top guy. Massive part of our environment and our dressing room. He works hard. He's always happy. He's always positive, and he's great. So he deserves his chance. He's been phenomenal. He's scored loads of goals. He's done it again this year. He's been fantastic for us. Massive part of why we are where we are. And you know, I'd love nothing more to see him come on and score a goal for the Irish in their home stadium. It would be amazing.
Obviously, the result of that is we're missing for next week against Doncaster, but it's an opportunity for somebody else to come in and take their opportunity again, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why we've got the squad we have. You know, we've got unbelievable talent on the bench, players that would get in any other team in this league. They've had to be patient, but you know, someone's going to get a chance next week, and you know, I'm sure they're going to stand up and take their opportunity.
What did they do?
Just how tough was it out there today? As you mentioned, that the 2 journeys between Plymouth and Bradford, there's a lot of time on the coach, so it's just tough to sort of get going really today. Yeah,
you don't want to make excuses and stuff like that, but you know, when you're 38, whatever games it is into a season, it's tough, and you've had hours on the coach, you know, up and down the country. The last 2 games, it is tough. But I still thought we played well enough to win the game, enough opportunities to win the game. You know, just a little something was missing today, but I'm sure, you know, we got a week now to recover, and we'll be going into Doncaster fresh.
And how much pride are you taking in the records at the moment? Obviously 26 games unbeaten, and you set a new away game record for wins as well last week. So, I mean, you must be really, really happy with it.
Yeah, we're happy, but I think, you know, that's the great thing about this team and the squad. We don't get too high or too low about these kind of things. We're not getting too excited about records and being unbeaten and being top of the league. You know, we win a game and it's, you know, we pat each other on the back, shake each other's hands, and then, you know, we move on. New week, new game to focus on. So we're delighted to break these records, but you know, we don't get too excited about them. We just try and take care of the next game in hand. You mentioned how good Andrew Shinnie was a couple of weeks ago. I mean, another assist today, and not on Tuesday night. I mean, he is really performing at a high level, isn't he? Yeah. He's Shinnie yesterday. He's living up to his name, isn't he? He's a massive part of the way we play. Gets on it, and he always wants the ball. Give it to him anywhere, and yeah, he's fantastic, and he's been fantastic. I'm sure he's going to continue to be fantastic, and yeah, he's a big player for us, and he'll help us try and achieve what we want to. After the incident at Plymouth last weekend, obviously when you had to go off early because of the booking, I mean, did you have a chat with Mick after that at all about just how things went on the pitch? Yeah, Mick's great, and he had a chat, and he just said, you know, he didn't want to do it. He just said that he didn't trust the situation at the time to nothing bad's happening, you know. So, you know, it was the right decision to happen, and, you know, it was a game that we still should have won, and another tough away game, but they're in great form as well, so it was a good point. Do you think it was a bit unfair in the end, because you not that being taken off the booking decision, because you didn't really do anything wrong in those games? Yeah, but that's the way it is. The ref thought it was a yellow card, so you just got to accept it, you know.
Dan, accepting he had a lot of time on the road last week, but you started the game very lively, and you're talking about the records there. Those records, it's a year unbeaten at home in the league now. And the unbeaten record, of course, speaks for itself. These records don't seem to hang on your shoulders at all. No, honestly. You know, we're aware that we've set a record, and that's the way it is. But we honestly, like I say, the team, they're not arrogant, they're humble lads, and, you know, we take care of the next game, and we don't get too high when we win. And, you know, there's not been too many losses, but we don't get too low. Today we drew the game. We were a bit down, but then we quickly had a chat in the dressing room, and, you know, we looked at the facts, and facts are that we've, you know, 8 games to go and 5 points clear. So what's there to be down about? So no, yeah, we're extremely proud, but, you know, we quickly just refocus and move on to the next game. And rewinding to about a year ago, I did mention this to you a couple of weeks ago. You were standing there about a year ago when promotion was all but won. It wasn't in the bag, but all but won. But you did say, we're not going to go up just to make up the numbers. We'll go up and try and win promotion. And psychic, can I? It's psychic. No, because I know that group, and I know the players we've got. And, you know, League Two was difficult, and, you know, some games are hard, and away games, people make it really hard. You come into League One, and a lot of teams try and play football, and I know it probably suits us a little bit more. And we're a footballing team, and we work hard, we stick together, we've got a great team spirit, and, you know, that's tough to play against, and mix that with the ability that we have in there. I knew that we would have a good season. We weren't just coming in to make up, so, you know, I'm delighted. You know, top of the league is fantastic, and we'll try and stay there now. As you say, slightly disappointed having led twice to draw 2-2, but your message to the teams behind is they've got to catch you. Yeah, it's as long as we match their results, it's going to be enough. We don't want to focus too much on them. We ideally want to win our games, especially our home games, and you know, get the job done as quickly as we can. So, like I say, disappointed after leading the game twice, but a draw's not a bad result. Gillingham played well, and the guy scored a worldie free kick, and you've got to hold your hands up. And finally, Dan, when are you going to let the hair grow back? When I get a hair transplant, I think. When we get promoted, buy myself a hair transplant, that'll be good, won't it? Okay, mate, thank you.
Dan, on Monday, Gary Sook was telling me a story that when you signed for Luton, he brought you down to the public exhibitions for the stadium and sort of showed you the future that Luton could have. Sold me a dream, didn't it? It said at that stage it was just a dream, but obviously on Monday the decision came in that dream was all but a reality now. So were you watching that, and what did you feel about
yeah, you're aware of them. It's just as a player, you got to take care of your job on the field. It'll be fantastic for the club when they get to build a new stadium now, and it will help them kick on and hopefully get in the Premier League one day. We're trying to do our best to get them as far as we can, and I don't know how long the stadium. Maybe I should knock on his door and try and sign a 4 or 5 year contract. And maybe might get to play in the stadium. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? But no, it's fantastic for the club, and we're doing the job on the pitch at the minute, and them boys are doing the job off the pitch. So it's great.
Is there much of a sort of buzz in the changing room about what could happen, or are you thinking it is like 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah,
4 or 5 years away. That, who knows what could happen?
Yeah, of course. We'd all love to be here in 4 or 5 years and play in the stadium. It'll be fantastic. The reality is, you don't know in football where you're going to be from one year to the next. So you just have to focus on the here and now and this season and the coming games. And if we get to play in the stadium, fantastic. If not, it's great for the club, and it creates a buzz for us and an atmosphere for us to play in, and we'll use it.